Lights this evening as we get Jeff Samaria will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Starling Marte is retired to kick off the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2 now. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Pulled toward right center field, giving chase is Slater, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. On to first, and there were two down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. His past meetings with Samaria, he's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Eduardo Escobar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed. High fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Fastball well outside. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Marte. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now the relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much.
Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well into the bleachers and gone.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
A pause and the 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
On, he pops it up. Avellino onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And in to hit next is the pitcher, Mike Leake. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Marte, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. At the plate, Ketel Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike one. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Hey. 2-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Into the box now, Jeff Samaria. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now, Abiatel Avellino, and that's in there, base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. Hard on the ground toward short. Ahmed fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at 3rd now.
Leak pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, and he hits it hard to the right side. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that. And
they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eduardo Escobar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Here's Gregory Polanco. He doubled his last time through. First offering on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And there's one down now. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. A hit in 2 tries so far. That's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Walker is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aviatel Abelino. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Riddle stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Cole Calhoun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He dives, but he can't get it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In there, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Starling Marte is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. A ball and no strikes. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Men on third with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Merrill Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's Eduardo Escobar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Fouled away. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box, Aramis Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Jalen Davis will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 49, Jalen Davis.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Riddle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Evan Longoria will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. To short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Evan Longoria will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Now to the plate, Christian Walker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Stephen Vogt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Samaria. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. On to first. A double play.
Up next to the Giants.
So the base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Alex Dickerson. Mike Yastrzemski will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mike Yastrzemski takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Jake Lamb is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Pablo Sandoval has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Rob Brantley is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lamb bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And